the overall Olympic silver medalist, Max Degenauk of the German Democratic Republic, who was equal third in the Olympic Games in these floor exercises. This is her first exercise. A long wait, and Max Degenauk, the pressure really on her as the music did not start. Well, the strain of actually competing in a competition is enough without having to have a false start and being called back because the music did not play. So, we hope now that the music, which held this girl alongside the 12-meter square for 4 minutes, will start, and it has. Max Degenauk, equal third in the floor exercises at the Moscow Olympic Games. Double back, there's the twist at the top of it. Great height. Oh. Well, it looked as though that was a triple twist at the open back somersault position. Beautiful combination. Max Degenauk, tremendous height, and she moved around the floor so fluently despite that long wait of 4 minutes before she could start her exercise. Look at the height. Tremendous. And the twist at the top. And look at the column on the right there where it says Suelo. Degenauk's score has come up on it. It's 9.85. That is the highest score of this championship so far.
Lisa Young of Great Britain, the 15-year-old from Telford near Wolverhampton, member of the Park Gym Club, coming up on the asymmetric bars. Coached by Bunty Lee. Straddle over the lower bar to upper bar. Only 15, started her gymnastic career at 9. Held her balance well. And there's that nice common edge finish. Disappointed with a score on board, only 8.25, but I'm sure that was better. Lisa Young scored 9.15 on parallel bars.
Christina Grigoras of Romania. Pity. Cousin of former great Romanian gymnast Anca Grigoras. Flip flag open with the twist and a back semi. In that free walkover. Christina Grigorash scores 9.6 for that floor exercise. That puts her into third place behind Maxi Ganauk, who's in the lead with 19.6, and Christina Grigorash is 19.25. Unfortunately, the young competitor Ala Misnik of the Soviet Union, who is lying in second place, has yet to be shown by our Spanish director. So we hope that we'll see her in one of the last two exercises of the competition. She scored a 9.8 on the asymmetric bars, followed by a 9.6 on the beam. Great little competitor.
And over on the far side, there's Denise Jones. Denise, in the vault, has already vaulted once. This is her... Nice vault from Denise, from Huddersfield, coached by the highest placed girl in Moscow. And Denise Jones has scored, just gone up for that good vault, 9.2.
A first look at the little Ala Misnik. Look at that. Oh, and she went right outside the 12-meter square. Well, she has been having a sensational championship. She won the Moscow News. Her two previous scores were 9.8 on the asymmetric bars, 9.6 on the beam, which put her in very close to Maxi Ganauk after two exercises. But having gone outside the 12-meter square, she will lose points for that. She really is a superb little gymnast. Flick-flack, two open back somersaults, each with a twist. Stands about 4 feet 6. And the way she performed that double back somersault, it looked just too simple. But what a great pity about that very first combination of jumps. And despite moving outside that square, she still scores 9.75. She lost 0.1. That would have been a sensational score, but she's still in the hunt there.
And all eyes now on Maxi Ganauk. Jump, half turn to catch. Ease to handstand. Oh, beautiful circles. Straddle down to giant circle. Oh, from high bar to low bar. Beautifully done. Oh, magnificent. And that really could make the championship for her. Quite superb from Maxi Ganauk. Maturing all the time. Grown a little, as she says, an inch since Moscow. This East German girl coming into her own in this championship now. Going from strength to strength. Well, almost perfection there for Maxi Ganauk. 9.95 for her asymmetric bars, which means at least one of the judges must have given her 10. The best performance so far in these championships. Still way out ahead is Maxi Ganauk. But Ala Misnik in the battle for silver medal with Christina Grigorash of Romania. Ala Misnik, who really showed the most difficult bar routine in the world. Sadly, we didn't see it, but this is a vault, and it's a super stretch Sukahara, and that will take some beating. One of the new flight gymnasts. She's really one of the Soviet featherweights. She's a tiny little thing, but she's got a lot of spring, a lot of speed, and she puts it to good use now. Ala Misnik really flying over that horse. Grigorash of Romania, winner of Champions All in April, battling away for the silver medal with Ala Misnik, with, of course, Maxi Ganauk still to come on beam. And errors can occur there, as we well know. from the 72 Olympic Games. And the ill-fated Olga Korbut. There's that somersault over the lower bar onto the high bar. Oh, that marvelous pirouette on the arms. Oh, lovely stretch. Oh, she went through a marvelous routine. Grigoresh in spanking form. There's that somersault over the low bar, onto the high bar. Misnik scored 9.65, and this is what she awaits to see whether she can beat that for the silver medal. What a fluent piece of gymnastics. Ala Misnik looks safe in the bronze medal position, but everything now depends upon the score that Cristina Grigoresh of Romania gets for that work on the asymmetric bar. There's the score, Grigoresh 9.75, and that means she sits in the gold medal position at the moment, with Maxi Knauk still to come in a leading position, one piece of apparatus left, but the silver medal appears to be hers, above Ala Misnik of the Soviet Union.
And Cristina Grigorev's mark on the asymmetric bars has been raised by a 0.05 from 9.75 to 9.8, which means that this girl now, Maxi Knauk of the German Democratic Republic, needs 9.45 on her last exercise, which is a beam, if she is going to win the European title overall for 1981. Well, a flick-flack onto the beam. Round off and a flick-flack onto the beam, a remarkable mount. A very good back somersault. Walkover and a free walkover. In a flick-flack. Open back somersault with a twist by Maxi Knauk, and that must have scored 9.45 that she requires to win the European overall title of 1981. Here's this start again, look. Round off, and a flick-flack up onto the beam. Tremendous mount. And her score is 9.7. That's it. The gold medal for Maxi Knauk. The silver medal goes to Cristina Grigoresh of Romania with 38.95, and the bronze medal to this little newcomer from the Soviet Union, Ala.
We've got to go, and this apparatus final is the overall European champion, Maxi Knauk of the German Democratic Republic. 2 further vaults to add to her carryover score of 9.75, the best score out of the 2 vaults to come. And she lies in 3rd place at the moment, behind Cristina Grigoresh and Birgit Senf. Well, that's a marvelous vault. The degree of difficulty, of course, that the judges are looking for, the full 10 marks coming from the full twisting Sukaharas or the Cuervo vault. The cartwheel start. There's the full twisting Sukahara, feet very slightly apart, but it's one with the highest tariff. Maxi Knauk score 9.80. Her total 19.55. This is Birgit Semp of the German Democratic Republic. At 5'3", she's the tallest girl here, and she has the second highest carry-over mark. She has 9.8 to her credit, to Grigorish's 9.9. She really has beautiful flight. Handspring, half a twist and a back somersault. Quarter curvo. Semp's score has gone up 9.75, and that puts her in exactly the same position as Maxi Ganauk. On the rostrum at the moment, Christina Grigorash, the girl in the pole position in the vault with a very good chance of beating Maxi Ganauk. She has a carryover score of 9.9. She's the runner-up overall to Maxi Ganauk, but could take the gold medal in the vault. Brilliant full-twisting Sukahara. She threw for a 9.9 in the overall competition. Oh, marvelous. Real flight, although the step back on land, and she's got one more chance. She looks disappointed, but really, she has tremendous flight. This is the girl who won Champions All in April in London. Beats on, there's the handspring. Throws in a full twisting somersault. Well, some 9.6s on the scoreboard for Christina Grigora. She has one more vault. She needs a 9.7 to win the gold. It's a long step forward on her first vault that robbed her of the 10th that would get her the gold medal. So everything depending on this one vault from the tiny girl. Runner-up to Maxi Ganauk overall, has beaten Eberle here, who's sadly out of form. There's no common edge here from Romania. This girl carries their colors and carries them well. 9.7 will get her the gold medal. Oh, it's beautiful. That's it. Absolute certain. And so too are the crowd. That must be worth 9.7 from Grigorash. She had a marvelous margin of a 10. And full twisting Sukahara there. Marvelous height. Confirmation then that the winner is Christina Grigorash of Romania. Her total 19.60, ahead of Maxi Ganauk and Birgit Semp, both from the German Democratic Republic. 19.55. They are in shared second place.
So we move to the second item of apparatus, the asymmetric bars. And first to go will be the girl who won the gold medal in the first apparatus, the vault. Christina Grigorash of Romania. Overall silver medalist and vault gold medalist thus far. Somersault over the lower bar to a catch on the upper bar. Shoot out, a somersault with a half twist. A very good finish by Christina Grigorash of Romania, who has really been performing at very high standard this afternoon. Beautiful balance on the upper bar. And there's the shootout. A half twist in the somersault. Christina Grigorash's mark is 9.8. She had a carry forward mark of 9.8, so she sets the standard for the medals in this exercise. Maxi Ganauk, who scored an incredible 9.95 in the overall competition, starts her performance, and what a superb performance it is. Up to superb handstands. Again. Shootout, forward somersault with the twist. Maxi Ganauk, who's won a gold and a silver. The silver on the vault, a gold overall, looking for that second opportunity to win and yet another gold medal. Beautiful position on the upper bar. Shootout, somersault with a half twist. And what a perfect finish. look at that score, a maximum 10. 10 for Mexican out. She scored 9.95 to carry forward. She cannot be beaten. Alamisnik of the Soviet Union, this tiny little girl who is the bronze medalist overall, 8th in the vault, now in her second final. Again, some beautifully superb movements in there. A somersault, catching after a straddle. And again, from the lower bar to the upper bar. And a double back somersault dismount. Alamisnik, who needs 9.85 to go into the silver medal position. Again, superb performances by these young girls. Giant swings, and there, the double back somersault to finish. Absolutely perfect. And 9.8 puts Alamisnik into equal second place at the moment with Kristina Grigorash. But the gold medal goes to Mexican Oak, who adds this to her Olympic, World Cup and World Championship gold medals for asymmetric bars. Equal second place, Kristina Grigorash of Romania and Alamisnik of the Soviet Union.
Alamisnik, a silver and bronze already to her credit in these championships. Now, how's that for starters for a 16-year-old? One handstand, rather like Shaposhnikova. And many of the famous Soviet names not here. And according to Yuri Titov, the president of FIG, they're not in the sort of form that these young girls are in. Hence, Misnik, winner of Moscow News. What about that for a flowing routine? And she can only... Oh, what a tragedy. Because we wanted to see her brilliant routine, and now she's been robbed of another medal chance. Alamisnik of the Soviet Union. Double back somersault dismount, but a lost medal chance for the Soviet girl. And Alamisnik score 9.3 despite that fall. Natalia Ilyenko of the Soviet Union. Her carryover score 9.6. Very confident, flick-flack, open back somersault. Lots of hand and arm movement. Nice pivot. Got to be balances, turns, jumps, leaps. And elements of difficulty throughout. Now, there's a nice free walkover. I think a long pause. Flick-flack, flick-flack. Double back somersault. Very difficult dismount. Ilyenko scored 9.65, and the crowd disapproving. Watch the start by Maxi Ganauk on beam. An Arab Spring flick-flack from the Reuter board onto the beam. Maxi Ganauk carrying 9.7, 2 golds and 1 silver medal to her credit so far. To win the overall European title, she had to finish on beam, and she had real boldness. And two girls have come off the beam, and she struggled on that one. She's seen Misnik and Rulfova, who preceded her, fall off. The girl chasing her is Kristina Grigorash. Again, a minor adjustment. Double twisting back from Maxi Canal. Full of difficulty, full of flair. The East German girl in very good form. Kristina Grigorash of Romania next on beam, and a real fighting chance of a gold medal. Gnauk scored 9.65, and that's the carryover score that Grigorash had. So there's very little between them. Grigorash, a gold and 2 silvers from these championships so far. There's that somersault with a twist, and she's come off. And there goes the gold medal. 3 girls so far have fallen from this beam, 4 inches in width, but it's like a tightrope when nerves are taut. She needed 9.75, that's gone. Watch this degree of difficulty. Double back somersault, dismount for Grigorash. Kristina Grigorash's score, a sad 8.90. So that's a win for Maxi Gnauk, and the East German girl now has 3 golds and a silver to her credit. Second on the beam, Natalia Ilyenko of the Soviet Union. Third, Rodica Dunker of Romania.
The girl of these championships, Maxi Gnauk, coming up for her final exercise, already having won 3 gold medals and a silver medal. Maxi, who carries forward the highest mark of 9.85 from the overall competition, steps up to the 12-meter square. And a long, long pause for that music. Well, this happened in her overall exercise. Flick back, double back somersault with a twist. Tremendous hop. And again. Round off, flick, flack, and a triple twist. Flick-flack and open somersault with one twist, two flick-flacks and open somersault with two twists. What a marvellous combination, and that was another superb performance by the overall European champion, Mexican Oak. Her score is 9.8. That sets the standard for the gold in the floor exercises. The tiny little girl from the Soviet Union, Ala Misnik, who in this first European Championship has made such a tremendous impression and won very, very many friends. She carries 9.75, 0.1 behind Gnauk as she starts. Look at that! Her movement and her body positions are absolutely perfect. Forward somersault there as though it just didn't matter. Those twists and the open somersaults. Well, it was a double back that finished. All round, it was a very, very good performance. Technically very strong, but this little girl, 4 foot 6 inches of controlled performance, and she's looking for a silver medal. Her score is 9.7. The gold goes to Mexican Oak, and the silver to Ala Misnik on the floor.